Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Kyle here. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakodash. I want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom unto the brothers that pushing us through the four corners of the Aratasa, risking their life and freedom to do so. Shalom unto the few and faithful Akwards that listening and learning. Shalom unto the speckled birds that may look like the other nation but of Israel. Right? As you can see by the title now, this lesson is based upon why we should hate the heathens. And me, I like to keep it self-explanatory, so I don't really have to go in much to the title. Right? So let me start with Deuteronomy 7:2. And when Yahweh thy power shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them. So just for scripture here saying now, make no covenant with them or show mercy unto them. No, means saying to just go and load them up or start to shoot up the house and this and that, because that is going out of line. We still have to wait on we try to come back for it actually start to make we move, Because we all dealing with order and thing here still, But at the same time, we can't make no lovey-dovey and covenant with them to see, Scripture said don't make no covenant with them. And that's what we people doing. We people like all the things of this world, and what the heathen into is what we people into. And that is what we're gonna get we people effed up. Because it does bother me, and I know it does bother every brother that in this truth when they talk to our two-third, and they try to let them know, even if it's the simplest things, you prove the simplest thing, you will show them a simple scripture like if you watch verse 6 real quick, right? For the want to hold the people unto me, right? God I choose his special people unto himself, talking about Israel, right? And you show them a next scripture like Joel 2:27 or something like that, right? And show them the blunt truth, and they by them can't swallow that. There are hard pills for them to swallow, and they just try all kind of how to try and bring heathens into we little olive tree, as we Captain the God does say. They just try to bring them in still. And that is what I hear, especially in the spirit, is like you showing these people that you're one of the chosen people, you should be glad. Even if you show them something simple as in Revelation 1:14, the image of the Lord, or Daniel 10:9, from 6 to 9 I believe. If you show them that the image of Yahweh and Yahushai, you will show them these simple little things, and they that eating up the spirit, because they want to see the white man face. They need to believe. And most of them will say that color don't matter and color don't matter. Now, first things first, if color don't matter, white is the hard was to put that and for them to look just like them, right? But the other thing is, if color don't matter, right, you will say that, but at the same time you will still picture that white man in your face, because why? That is all the image that you're seeing. And the fact that you're still going to say Jesus, that image will still come to your mind, or Jehovah, because that is the image that they give to that. That is the name that they give to that image. Because you will go on freaking Google. Let me do it right now. You will go on Google, right? You will go on Google and type Jesus. Look, white man. This is where you go see, right? Jehovah. This is where you go see. What is this? A white man in your house. What's that? What's this picture? Boy, come clear up quick. It's saying blurry. But yeah, there you can see white people, and they so accustomed to seeing this boy, and this is what them hook to, whether they say they believe in color or not. This is the image that will come to their mind because that is what they grow up seeing. They never see. Well, I can't say they never see, right? Because they probably see it probably once or twice, now and then, because the word going around, right? But in the early days now, that is all they seen, and they go believing. Because when I wasn't in the shoot, right, I didn't really cater for the Jesus image much, I find it used to look shaky, a little bit. But because I thinking that what the Lord used to look like, I used to say, hey, let me try not to be disrespectful and try to keep the image out of my mind, or the disrespect out of my mind, But even though I never used to think, because people used to ask me, you believe God black or white? Thing. I used to say, but I don't even know. But I know in my head, it's the same white boy Jesus I used to see, because that's what I'm accustomed seeing. So them can't tell me color don't matter, because they're still seeing it. Right? The Lord say make no covenant to them, and we people just into everything. The graven images, everything. Even the wicked holiday, the Tuesday is a holiday, right? But the government so-called proclaim that they go be the Monday, right? Either for two, right? And we people gonna celebrate that heathen custom. Right? Verse 3 saying, neither shall thou make marriages with them thy daughter shall not give unto thy son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. Now, the answer for this is thing, because the first time you read this, you will say why, right? So verse 4, I'm saying it one time. For they will turn away thy son from following me, Salakia, that they may serve other gods. And this is exactly what I was saying just now, because, like, bruh, I can't really speak much on the men going into the female religion. When I say female religion, I mean like when they go into a relationship, you will more see a woman change she religion to fit the man on then, because I see it happen a few times. I never really seen a man change she religion to go into the female religion before. But I ain't saying it don't happen, because it probably does happen, It's a big world out there. But I just more see female changing the religion, right? Especially Muslim, they will get a Muslim man, because we know the turfs down by, right? Other than ABG, right? Rasta City and Muslim City was where it really was the two big gangs, right? And there are different zones all over Trinidad, right? But Muslims now they don't follow the exact set of Muslims and things, like they don't wear hijab and all these things, But hey, for the real ones that just do up by them areas, then you will see the man have on eating, and then a girl, because I used to know she I don't know what religion she was, but you could basically see Christianity, right? Because that is the more common thing. And she changed her religion to go into the Muslim faith, which she husband, So that is what I just more see. That man, basically, even though he was a Jake too, he turned she away from, well, it come like he turned she away from another idol to our next idol, that kind of way. But it's not the truth. So the Lord said they will basically straight them away, because them can't teach we the truth, No heathen can teach we the truth. So you can't say we gonna go onto them and make them we wife or we husband and expect to be in the truth. That ain't gonna make no sense. We could have concubines, but them not gonna be them not gonna be in the truth, Them just had to know to humble herself. If it's so, it had to be. But them will most likely try to pull we into their feet, and force we people so into the shit that going on in this world, they will go, because it basically piquing their interest, and they want to go, But anyway, verse 5, but thus But thus shall ye deal with them. But thus shall ye deal with them. Ye shall destroy their altars, and break down their images, and cut down their groves, and burn their graven images with fire. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. This is self-explanatory. I was talking about the scripture earlier. The Lord choose we to be his people, but you telling the Lord, nah, I like how these heathens just live, them living it up. No, I ain't gonna lie, it does be tempting, you know. Because when you see the kind of nice things them have, you will tell yourself, boy, I could do it a little nice car to drive, because, you know, life hard here. You know, whatever you working for, that going on done. When you think you making a little big money, compared to them, there are some people out here that don't have to work again a day in their life, you know. Because them set, you know. Whereas when we working now, we money done. As soon as you get it finished, you can't even call it yours, because you have to pay rent, you have to pay bills, water bill, light bill, whatever it is. If you have children, you have to spend money on them for school, make sure they get things to eat, for clothes, all these things. It's basically done. You know? 1 or 2 times you might get something for yourself. But hey, verse 7, Yahweh did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people, for you were the fewest of people. But because Yahweh loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, had Yahweh brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of the Pharaoh king of Egypt. Know therefore that Yahweh thy power, he is Yahweh the faithful power, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him, and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. Right? So 1,000 generations are coming up to this time. Once we keep the Lord's commandment, hey, the Lord rocking 100 with me, you know. But we studying these heathens and the things that they have. We want to make covenant with them because we want to live it up like them. And America, which is Babylon the Great, aka Mystery Babylon, any trend that's set over there, it coming down here. Because they want to be, America is the ideal nation then. You know, the ideal country. Everybody just look to America for the style and all the latest set of things that they have. You know, not knowing how set up blasted witchcraft and evil, wicked things that going on there. You know? And that the idol nation. Why? We people really destroyed for lack of knowledge. Yes? Verse 10. And repaid them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hated him. He will repay him to his face. Yeah, so this scripture basically saying, hey, from the time you scoff at we on the road until we talking shit and thing, right? And you laughing because I was watching a video where one of the elders made a video of when he was talking about what did call it, boy? A wicked God, I can't remember what he did call she, but it was basically I think it's Elder Manata Zakba, where this woman, well, it was a woman, and I think most likely like she boyfriend, right? The boyfriend walk up to the camera, and the brother asks him, wait is he looking at him? He's saying like, I'm trying to look at Tom, man, you know, and he walk off, and the girl come back, and she basically was calling we fake as prophets, you know. So she saying that now is like, it come like she hate the Lord because she spirit don't agree with what we saying, right? She wicked spirit, you know, and scoffing at we and telling we be talking shit and we fake as prophets and things. Basically telling the Lord he fake them, you know, he not real God. Because his word is truth now. You know? Romans it says let Yahweh be truth and every man a lie, I know. So if it is you, we bringing everything out of the scripture, right, and proving it to you, right? So if you could turn and say we lying, you basically saying you Lord lying too, and you hate him. And the reason you go hate it too is because it cuts in your spirit. And the Lord say you will not be slack with it. So alright, the Lord say you hate me, alright, he go deal with you. Simple as that. No questions asked. He ain't come back to talk, you know. Oh. All the talking he doing right now is through us, the prophets, by we warning all day. And the most all I could do is laugh and scoff and say we talking shit. Well, boy, I glad the Lord pulled me into this shit, yes, and I hope I don't leave. Like, for real, because, boy, I just watch these tutors and them and I say, boy, if them only knew the kind of loss, boy. This is a good edifying scripture here too, right? Malachi 1 and verse 2. I have loved you, said Yahweh, yet ye say, when hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Said Yahweh, yet I loved Jacob, and Esau I hated, and laid his mountains and his heritage for weeds for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord has had indignation forever. Yeah, as Esau built, because right about now, they have a perpetual hatred for you, right? We know this from Genesis. They have a perpetual hatred for us because they sell their birthright unto us for a bowl of lentils, right? So he had a perpetual hatred from ever since, right? But the Lord say he will throw down every time the bill, right? And they know the truth, They know the truth. I don't know when it was, but a brother sent a video in we group chat with a sort of Edomites running around the savannah with a one dress and all kind of thing, and we people wanna be like them, boy. Must see if I can get the video for you. So like here. It's 2 videos he sent, right? I'll just play this one here.
Hotter than lava anytime, even in winter. Girl, let me see how you are bad sipping when you sit down on the jammy in a that. So me tell me, girl, let me see how you are bad smoking on you black it, jammy in a that. It's so much.
So watch this one.
What is this? What is this? A set of men running in dress. And I see it. Hi, Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Hold on.
Hey, yeah.
Hold on.
Good. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What is this about? Hi.
Now, honestly, I don't know what is that taking place. I'll find out about it later, right? But yeah, these people into all sorts of wickedness, because the scripture call them the basis of men, and we people is idolize them because of the so-called wealth they have, We people want to be like them because now I know I have a lot of older brothers in this truth, so they might know the song I talking about, but it have this rapper named Offset, right, from Migos, and one of his songs called Ric Flair Drip. Now I believe Ric Flair is a Edomite, a rich Edomite from I don't even know where, but in the video, he real chilling with the Edomite by the table and thing, and they real feeling is everything nice and thing with them. Because why? He looking up to them, because them is the ones that have the money, them paying he to do all this wickedness and promote the wickedness. He basically made a covenant with them, for the wealth that he have. But he don't even know that wealth that he have is just crumbs, Especially compared to the kingdom. We not gonna have that kind of petty wealth over here, boy. I ain't gonna lie. like I said earlier, it does be tempting sometimes, eh? When it is you could find out you could get these things and this thing. That's why I was always telling the Lord that I wasn't born rich, because I might have never come into the shoot. For me to know I had to give out all my money and I'd be like, hey, boy. You know them kind of thing. And I honestly telling you, as much as I was trying to be a wet man in school, no, I wasn't a loser as most brothers would call it, right? But I wasn't no wet man to say that, you know, I could walk up and talk to this girl and get through, and I wasn't like that. And I was just a normal person, even though I was trying to be. You know, I was trying to be a wet man in school. But the Lord keep me from all them things. Because why? All of that helping you to gain pride and the fame, that will increase your ego. Right? That will help you push more to that side. Right? Because you will tell yourself, hey, because you're going to gain confidence for that, you know. And when you tell yourself, hey, but it's not hard, boy, I could go out in the world and start to do this and thing. And you see when that pride build up, so I might have never end up in the shoot. Because it's because of all of that and rejections and all these things, it helped me to remain humble, you know. Really and truly, the Lord, how we are doing things. So hey, I glad and I thank the Lord that He keep me humble until I come into the shoot. Even keep me more humble as I end the shoot. You know? And I hope He keep me so too till the very end. You know, I don't want to leave the shoot by I don't want to end up like them 2/3 on them, right? Really and truly. Because them lost, them gone. You know? Data is here 40 and 15. You know? I keep it short, come up at 19 around there just now. I sit at 15 and chop. But yeah. Behold, the nations are as a chop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, He taketh up the isles as a very little thing. Jump into verse 17. All nations before Him are as nothing, and they are counted to Him less than nothing and vanity. You know, if the Lord even care for them, why should we even care for them? I believe it's Psalms 139. Let me see if I could go to it. Psalms 139 and I think 20 or 21. It's 21. It basically say, do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? So like, there's a question. Do I not hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? So we basically asking, Lord, like, we don't hate them that hate you? Like, why shouldn't we hate them that hate the Lord? You know, we love the Lord, right? And them hate the Lord, but we go love them? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. That come like you're contradicting your spirit, because your spirit know that they're wicked, right? And you want nothing to do with them, but you like them. That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Because it's like, bruh, when you think about it, no, you may not be able to comprehend or understand or probably even remember most of the things that they did to you in the past. But hey, when they come down to the end time and the Lord bring all these things into remembrance. Like, all now we doing it, eh? But when it reach down to that time and the Lord put a spirit on you to slaughter all in them, it's because you can remember everything they do to you. And that hatred can build up like it's that, you know. Because, bro, we all know reincarnation real. I don't know what spirit I was, who I was in the past, how much generations going back, you know. But slavery going all the way back from however long, come up to this time, right? The Lord will make me remember all them things come straight up. And we're gonna deal with them different. Why should we even love the dog? The Lord say, don't even make covenant with them, right? Don't want nothing to do with them. Don't even marry them, nothing, right? Them in profiting you nothing, you know. them just indulging you in more and more wickedness, right? They strain you from your God. You must hate them. Them ain't doing nothing for you. The Lord trying to pull you back onto the right track, right? Through us, the prophets, trying to pull you back to your righteous act. And you refusing not to, because you like the heathens and them ways, the customs. That's one of the main reasons why we, the prophets now of GMS, right, the real prophets, especially the hopeful elect, right, the 144,000, we know we still fishing for them, right? But hey, that's one of the main reasons why we hate them heathens and them, because it's really and truly them is the one that's straying we people from all the correct things that we're supposed to be doing. So why should we love them? That ain't making no sense. And it's them had we in the state that we was before we even come into this shoot. Thank you, Abashimi, I was shy for that, for bringing me back into this shoot. Thank the Lord for that, because boy, and I know it has some brothers. No, we was all wicked in the past life. It had some brothers that was more wicked than some, you know. But what you gonna do? They just wicked, boy. Let me see if I can get a last scripture here. 4:12. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, so they second is just 6:54, right? And after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, thou, because thou madest the world for our sakes, right, which is the Israelites. As for the other people, which is the other nations, which also come of Adam, thou hast said they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has lightened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So to put all that chill, the Lord saying they shit, they nothing, because they were really made to serve us, right? But we fall short of that and we end up following them. So now the Lord calls us to serve our enemies, which is them, right? And that's our next thing. The Lord calls we to serve the enemies, which is the other nations, right? Because we don't want shit, right? So the only enemies that he could really be talking about there is the heathens, right? So the Lord says he calls we to serve thine enemies. We have to serve them, make the little small change that we're working for, you know, and try to live it out. And we people still looking after them, boy. I didn't even want to reach on my boss and work, yeah, boy. This man, at that time, this man literally outright come out in him out and say, but I love my bosses, and it's a freaking Moabite. I just have to just shake my head, because, boy, obviously me can't tell them nothing, because he and all, what? The amount of pride in this small little nigga, and I think he like in his 60s or whatever it is. The amount of pride in this short little nigga, boy. I didn't even want to go down that road. But hey, I hope this lesson was edifying. You know, wanna give all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Makakodash, double honors unto the apostles and elders of great millstone. Shalom unto the brothers that pushing us through the four corners of the earth, risking their life and freedom to do so. Shalom unto the specklebirds and the faithful aquats that listening and learning. You know, till next time, there's your brother Kyle from the GMS Prophetic Vibration from Trinidad. Say shalom, shalom, barakatah.